Hey y'all, this is Asia Bay 25. I just finished watching about the news about this man attacking this other man under in Miami under the bridge and allegedly eating the victim's face, and he was supposedly high off of bath salt. And y'all know what bath salt is. Bath salt is the stuff that I'm thinking that it's bath salt. Okay, I'm thinking it's like some new name for a drug. Like, we got Reggie, we got Blue Ivy weed, we got Reggie weed, we got Mid, we got Kush, Lab. I'm thinking it's another name for a drug. No, it's actually bath salt. Stuff that you sprinkle in your bath water to make your skin smooth. My whole thing is, you guys, this man ate someone's face. And they're saying that, it's a police officer. Some people were driving. They had a festival down there. And so the cars, were like seeing this happening. So one woman flagged an officer down, and they came, and the traffic was backed up for hours and hours. And the officer shot the man down who was eating the victim's face. You guys, these drugs are no joke. And people are getting younger and younger and younger and are addicted to drugs, are addicted to this lifestyle. And we as adults need to give our children direction, whether it's little Timmy down the street who looks up to you, whether it's your brothers or sisters, your nieces or your nephews, your own child. You need to, be old school. Because television is making it where cartoons have cigarettes in their mouths now. Cartoons they make it entertaining for a cartoon to do a certain drug, and a little kid tries to mimic it, and now your baby is in a hospital because he tried to stick a crayon down his throat. That was toxic because he saw it on Cartoon Network. Crap like that. We need to be aware of what is getting shown to these kids. And this right here, yeah, they're grown, but my fear is grown people, once you do drugs, I know enough people who have lost themselves. Some of our greats have lost themselves with drugs. Whitney and Michael Jackson, all this, even if it is, prescribed drugs, it's drugs. We need to be mindful of these certain things and be careful. Always pray and always, ask God, to just keep you safe, because that could have been you walking down the street and somebody's high off that crap and comes and attacks you. You know what I'm saying? People who don't have transportation and have to walk places, somebody could snatch them up in their own one and harm people. Young girls walking to school, young boys walking to school to their bus stop or something. Drugs aren't no joke. And I couldn't believe this story. I saw it on not even the news. I saw it, I'm trying to be nosy, on MediaTakeout.com, and this is what I see. And it scared the crap out of me, because I'm thinking about all these innocent people going around their day-to-day life. That man, he could have been just sitting there thinking about anything, and now he's in critical condition trying to, be saved with half of his face gone, eaten off alive. I know how bad it is to get a paper cut, let alone somebody chewing away at my face. Come on now. And it's sad that an officer had to take a life to save a life. And what's so crazy, how ridiculous this stuff is, it says that the officer shot him at least 5 times before the man stopped chewing on his face. Now, you could call it psychopath. You could call him, you could say that it was because he was already crazy, whatever. That's not normal. And that's not right, man. That's not right. Stripped the man naked, stripped himself naked, and start eating away at his face. That's what's going on these days. Weed ain't enough. Crack ain't enough. All these drugs that are killing our society ain't enough. I thought it was one thing for a nigga to be sniffing glue or sniffing spray paint. Now these dudes are sitting up there getting high off of bath salt, Epsom salt. You guys, we have to be careful. We have to pray. It's certain stuff that's going on that this, at first I was like, damn, but then I started thinking, I was like, this, it can't be real. But then I Googled it and I see all of these pictures and all of these. It's time for us to just be serious about these drugs, because it's so fucking funny how alcohol is killing people every day. Alcohol is sitting there, you know, all of these kids, people getting hit by cars, drunk drivers. One of my friends just made it out of critical condition by getting hit by a drunk driver. That's perfectly legal, y'all. Alcohol. It's perfectly legal. Over 21, yeah, get as drunk as you want. Yeah, you can have this bottle of Hennessy. You can have this Nuvo. You can have this Ciroc. Go ahead and have it. You can have this Barefoot Moscato. And it's like, all of these drugs, legal or not, if they sit here and can allow you to harm someone like that, to eat their face, it's not right. It's not right. And we need to sit here and we need to talk to our children, because they're what's going to be running it. They're the ones that's going to be running this hectic world. They're going to be our next senators and our next presidents and our next computer majors and our next entertainment. They're going to be it. So we have to teach them these things. And it might be, you know, a lot of these parents are getting so lazy where it's like, go in there and watch TV. No, that's not right. You need to teach him. Because if you let the world teach him, guess what they're going to see? They're going to see a first recorded zombie attack. A man, homeless man, was shot dead while eating the victim's face in Miami. That's what they're going to be watching. You guys, it just scared the hell out of me, man. As you can see, I'm kind of like still trying to calm my nerves down from it, because it's nothing to play with. This is for real. And I just, you know, I pray for that man's family. You know, he probably was homeless, probably didn't have anybody. But, you know, God just have mercy on his soul. Hope he recovers. You know, I'm probably here later on. Like, something like that. He probably lost a lot of blood. And the man who was eating the face, have mercy on his soul. Like, bath salt is getting to that point where people getting high off bath salt. Crack ain't enough. Cocaine ain't enough. Heroin ain't enough. Bath salt. And, you know, traffic was all let up. You know, God bless the minds that had to sit there and see that. You know, what if you were driving and you just looked over and was like, my milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. Oh my God, is that somebody eating something? Like, how would you know what I'm saying? Like, picture you riding down the street and minding your own business and you look over and see that. It's time to get it together, y'all. We gotta get it together. Like, that ain't no joke. Bath salt. I'm sitting here thinking, I'm calling people, what's the new drug? Bath salt. So I call, you know, I'm like, what's bath salt? Man, bath salt. That's on that story that on that story about the man getting his face, that's actual bath salt. We gotta pray about this, cause this ain't even cool. That ain't even. bath salt. What's it gonna be next? Baby powder? They probably already doing that. Anything that's white and that could be crushed, huh? Soap, candles. Yeah, we just gotta get it. Air fresheners. We gotta get it together. And you know, we need to start by teaching our children that we not just saying say no to drugs because it sounds good. We not just doing the not here clubs. Do they even still do that? I know we had a not here club, but we need to teach them. You know, it's okay for your child to watch TV, but don't let that be their teacher. And don't let their little friends be their teacher either. Hey, Timmy, let's act like we smoking a cigarette and roll up this paper and set it on fire. That stuff ain't cool. And if you do have an addiction where, you know, you smoke or you smoke weed or anything, do that away from your kids. Be very secretive about it. You know what I'm saying? Do it while they at school or smoke that stuff while. Don't be an influence, because what they gonna do is they gonna grow up and they gonna be like, Mama do it. You do it, Mom. How can I, you know, why I can't do it? And if you do it, and if you don't feel like, you know, you feel like you shouldn't have to hide it from your child, explain to him. I want you to be better than me. I don't want you to do this. I made a stupid decision by smoking, or I made a stupid decision by drinking. You know, be a parent. And when you do see, my auntie taught me this, when you do see a homeless person or an ambulance, you know, rush by, or a fire truck rush by, or anything like that, just pray. Say a quick prayer. I always do that when I see a homeless person. I'm not gonna give them no money, because you know how homeless people be. They'll take that money and probably go buy them some bath salt. But, you know, say a quick prayer. Lord, protect them. Lord, help them with their needs. Lord, help them with their addictions. Lord, find them shelter tonight. I know it's gonna be cold tonight. Find them shelter. Just say a quick prayer. But, alright, peace out, y'all. I just had to make that video because it was irritating me about hearing this man about this bath salt. I gotta call Sean, tell him about the bath salt. Alright, y'all. Oh, comment, subscribe. Subscribe to me, y'all, please. There's gonna be a whole nother video. But bye, y'all. Have a good day. Guy way.